Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Wally Weasel. And here we are with some more Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. And we are ready to make our next landing, I believe, on the prison system, or planet, or what have you. And, yeah. Hopefully not too much reading this time around. As I mentioned, had a bit of a mild headache. It's a bit of a busy evening for me. Didn't really have much time to rest. So, yeah. Don't anticipate to be here for very long. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright. First things first. Oops. Right. 2 doorways. And then the elevator. Okay, we should already still be there. Yep, we are. Okay. Begin scan. Planetoid. The prison planetoid. Okay. There's nothing to extract. Yep, everyone's coming on here. Okay, well, so far so good. Straight into the prison planetoid. I'm going to need to update myself on Quest. And remind myself what we're doing here again. It's been a couple streams since we talked about it last. Ooh, there's some goods. But yeah, let's just do that. Journal. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay, we're gonna do that one. House quest completed. I want... Okay, is this stuff we have to do, or... Here we go. This one. The system may have caught the interrogator's attention and navigator. Okay. Utmost importance, led by the interrogator of the Inquisition, Heinrich von Kalitz of the Rakiet system. Rogue Trader's duty as a loyal servant of the Imperium is to find the interrogator and aid him in his mission, since his whereabouts are currently unknown and may be easier said than done. Governor Mendene told the Rogue Trader that the interrogator headed to the hallowed electrodynamic cenobiome. It's there that this agent of Golden Throne, or the Golden Throne, is most likely to be found. This planetoid caught the interrogator's attention. Okay, so we're here looking for the interrogator then. First and foremost.
Patience! My nerves are frayed.
Okay, escort. This is Captain Escort. Please come in. A pale young woman looks at you with a mixture of hope and disbelief swirling in her eyes. You notice her hands trembling as she clutches with her weapon. Who are you? Did you come from the planet? Are you reinforcements? Saint's teeth. I thought you'd never come. Teach this for Rogue Trader. I'm Rogue Trader. Plenty of bunch sweets. Someone stands at attention. Captain Raquel Vicari, servant of House Winterscale and the pilot of this shuttle. It's an honor to be greeting your latest ship on... Well, yes. I'll tell you what happened here. Yeah, what happened here? There's been a prison riot on the planetoid. Sadly, it is being led by the prison warden himself, the Honorable Anathagon Castiglia. He has allied himself with a rabble that he himself was supposed to watch and declared Recuophilia to be independent of the authority of the system's lawful governor. We'll take care of him. There's Shuttle Pals alongside Honorable Evan Winterscale, son of Phillies Winterscale, rogue trader, vanquisher of Xenos, forever triumphant over the... Yeah. Winterscale wished to speak with the warden personally so he could put an end to this lawless treason. He and his escort went ahead and... She must pay that. I haven't seen him contact them over for a very long time now. You were late to arrive on... Really? Oh, this is a timed mission? Oh well. Warden himself is behaving? Yes, she bites her lip. No one expected this. Master Castiglia is a nobleman from a respected governor house and a vassal to House Winterscale. All of a sudden he proclaimed that Recuophilia was now his personal domain and that the prisoners were his subjects and that he would never bow to anyone again. It's pure heresy. I take it they were looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel. A madman would start a revolt on a barren rock. Yeah, why would he gone? It's a personal matter. Master Castiglia, the seditious warden, is Lord Evan's childhood friend. When my lord heard of the riot, the news saddened him greatly, and so he rushed here without delay, hopes of bringing his old friend to his senses, no doubt. Slash. The young Lord Winterscale is not his father's shadow. If he is determined to save his friend, he won't back down. I pray to the throne that he is alive and well. It's more than likely that Warden learned about the rebellion. Yeah, it makes sense. If there's a rebellion, then that's the best time to stage equal rebellion. Just tell me about the planetoid. The settlement of Recuophilia is a penal colony. Okay, makes sense. Residents work in mines and the domed quarries. The mine sulfur, dust, and sand, which is melted down. A rather nondescript place, or so it was. Okay, makes sense. Build a prison on empty asteroid. That way, like, where are they going to go? Yeah. Unless he is one of the prisoners or guards, then it seems unlikely. There are no shuttles in working order other than yours and mine. There's nothing else to reach this place. Oops, I already asked that question. Yeah. Anything else? Some of the rebels have holed up in the barracks. I don't know how many, but given this is the only way through to where the negotiations are taking place, I would expect heavy resistance. Please take caution. The ship, Winterscale guards mine the entrance. Just couldn't get to the shuttle. So I may have a minute of your time. I wouldn't ever have dared to trouble you with a personal matter with the situation. In any case, have you been in the capital of Recuophilia yet? I see if you saw a man there in complications. What's your name of Jaspar? Save his life. I expect some show gratitude. Yeah, just live your life. You can see this screen. You can imagine how much I need to hear that. Thank you. You don't dispersion in her eyes as she is exhausted, frightened, and wishes to be off this planet as soon as possible. And dialogue. In fact, sorry. Just kind of distracted on side things. Okay.
We could deal with this.
Deal with what? What are we dealing with? Why are we paused? Oh. Okay. I'm trying to unpause.
Look no further.
In the shadows of the Imperium's ignorance,
Oh, there we
my
go.
genius blossoms. Oh, how they fear the brilliance that eludes their narrow. Oh, how they fear
I better myself through my service.
curiosity.
Okay, everybody shut up.
In my veins.
Jeez, everybody's just talking at the same time. Okay, can we just go to the barracks, please? To the barracks. God damn, man.
What is that?
Outdated and suboptimal.
Oh my god, all bread.
Has suffered deterioration and requires modification.
You
Funnily
idiot.
enough, I've grown rather
Okay, is there a way I
attached to
can
the
just...
thing. Have
Formation.
patience. Someone will shoot me any minute now.
Oh, I can do that.
You'll
Good.
have your chance to upgrade me.
I can have 6 people? Because I really don't like this thing where it's like everybody's in front of me. I don't want anybody... Okay, everybody just like... Oh, here. You hold back as well. Back here. Oh, further back. Because you're the dumbass of the group. You stay in your own little corner. Can you further back as well? Further back. I don't want to... Well, you're close. You're pretty hot. Alright. Is everybody good now? Are we...
In this tapestry of a world,
Are we good?
I am
You gonna stop stepping on frickin' landmines? No, don't go through the door. Look at this thing. These are gonna be one far too tough for even a high will. Prison colony. Gotcha. Okay.
Duty prevails.
Thank you. Okay, so a lot of food here. That's what we're getting. Prison diary. Ah, Jesus. You know, I had to read before. I don't want to keep reading. But I feel for the people who spent all their time writing this stuff, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, glorious spectacle of your demise!
Your emperor won't save you.
Okay, so we got some people in there, and... Okay, these guys are gonna have to, like... Okay, either these guys are, like, ranged, or... They're gonna have to take the long way around, because this door looks barricaded. So... Or no, because we've been ambushed, I can't set. Oh no, I can. Okay. In that case, everybody just kind of like hold back or something. Make them have to, Oh no, because we're ambushed. Shoot. I thought I was placing. I don't think I was moving.
What? Darling, no.
Don't laugh at me. I'm trying. It's been like 2 weeks since we were in combat. Okay, what do you got at least? Clear fire plan. Exposed weakness. Laser shot. Poison deal 50 damage. Okay.
Let's see.
I hope that's everybody. Okay, well, that's it for me. Okay, yeah, they have to go through. Ow, what the hell was that? Sneeze coming. That's what's coming. There. Okay, or not. Oh, shoot, because you're stunned. Ooh, they got a cape. Will you stop kicking my people down? They can't do their turns when you're knocked down like that. I mean, it was all bread, and that's fine. I don't really give a rat's ass about him. Okay, will you please have a turn? Thank you. Good. Did you say not by much? Albred, you can't talk like that when you're laying on the ground like that. Alright? Oh, bitch. Okay, can we... No. So we could have just, like, done something to a security system, but... I don't know what he activated that shocked us, because there's nothing here, unless you got, like, a... Oh, grenade... Okay, he's... Whatever. Alright. Sure. Just to kind of make it look like I know what I'm doing. Shoot. Here. Is it within range?
Will do. Be gone.
Little bitches.
Not this Greyer's job. Anything is.
No, you're pretty much good there.
Chaos guides me.
Guides me too.
Out of my way.
You gotta take the long way around. You're just getting up. Shoot. Because I was a big dumb idiot. I got you out of range.
Tragic foes in my wake. A predictable down.
Bam! Okay, so we got the one in here.
I'm powerless to act.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You got like a giant pillar on the way. Alright, fine. Jeez.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Damn. Shot. Alright, nothing there. And pull my nose too. Sorry. Alright. Wait, where'd that guy go? I kind of turned away for a minute. What happened to that guy? Like, seriously, I just looked away for a second. Okay, he comes around. Oh, he attracted Pascal, okay. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have done that, guy? Oh, she's
Advancing. The scriptural prognostic significant value.
And there's still that guy, yeah. Okay, I don't think you can.
No can do.
Oh, okay, that's what I figured. Alright, well. Go there at least. Give him a turn to come in.
Non-believers.
Okay, Albred, can you do something, please? We'll move you here. I don't think you can do your...
That's not the Seneschal's job.
Oh, wait. Yeah, full
Someone
charge.
else can do this.
Damn it, seriously? Oh my god, you suck ass!
Schemes within.
Damn it, I missed! Supposed to hit Albred.
There will be no peace in my wake.
That wasn't cool. Alenia, he had one job. He should have been placed in the plain view of the beds. Attracts blood and extra. Okay. That's nice. Just flip through that later, I guess. Right. I don't think prisoners are going to have anything of value. Change where forced to sleep on the moon. Huh. I wouldn't say they're forced to sleep on them. I'm sure they have options.
You left the Novus Imperialis to serve the rogue trader. Do you ever regret it, Seneschal?
No, I do not regret it in the least. Serving in the Imperial Navy is a fine thing to do. And it was only under Lady Theodora that I truly felt the significance of what I was doing.
Okay. I was going to say, if this game is trying to make me feel sorry for the prisoners,
Beyond.
it's kind of failing with them just randomly attacking me. Yeah, just saying. Prison guard key, okay. Well, obviously. What? Okay. That's not what I wanted to investigate. Where's the door?
The whispers taught me how.
Several free birds of familiar scent of the dark forces of chaos. Okay. Chopped up slabs of flesh have been thoroughly washed. Oh, okay, that's good. Oh, of any blood. Okay, that's still good. I'm scared. Aww.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
I could have done that. I had the key, I'm pretty sure.
This Explorer tool is blessed with multifunctionality.
Hi, guys. Will banish into a new existence. Okay. Does that mean you want to fight? It says, dear brethren, have a taste of my steel. Are you sharing your weapons? After this, my dear brethren. You want to team up with us? Huh. Thank the throne, normal-looking faces. We thought we were going to die here with these nutters. The old man with a gap-toothed smile drops his weapon and holds out his hands in place. Placating gesture. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Let us speak a word. This is welcome change. Talking before shooting. Still, our captain, the look of ragtag bunch hardly inspires trust. Your reason... Yeah, come on. Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want to riot, but, well, sitting in... That wasn't really an option either. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those who refused to join in the festivities. So we had to, play along. But that's all it was. Play. We never meant to offend... We never meant no offense to Governor Medine. Not to the lawful authority of House Wintersdale. What's the chance there? We just want to wait until everything blows over and we can go back to ourselves and quietly do the rest of our time. Just the fact that the serf is personally confined and therefore previously betrayed the trust of the Imperium servants need to be vocalized. The evidence of the late person's uninitiated to the sacred mysteries of logic. Repentant, honest, heroic. How novel. General Seneschal is utterly unimpressed by the old man's monologue. I'm going to spare you. What do I gain from it? Just tell me more about the riot. Why soil your tongue in talking about that, heretic? You insist. Here's how it is. The warden of this here prison, the Honorable Master Castiglia, was crackpot from the start. The previous warden ran things the proper way. Prayer, one meal a day, work, a punch in the chappers from the guards, work again. But the new one? I think you feel my nose start to stuff over again from too much reading. The first degree was he introduced lunches and dinner. The 9 doubles, that's 3 meals a day. The man was obviously stark raving mad. Okay. Things only went downhill from there. The guards quit with the teeth punching. The warden forbade them. Instead, the overseers started counting which prisoners were digging up more things, or swinging their pickaxes harder or whatnot. And then, would you believe it, they put together a list of best workers. And if someone on that list also showed good behavior, so they get promoted up to an optimate. And that's the upper crust among us jailbirds. That's how it was at first. Then the warden decided it's the optimates, not the guards, who should be in charge of punishments, and that it wasn't the overseer's job to watch the prisoners work, it was the optimates. Well, let me tell you, that's when these goody two-shoes really started to shine. The guards aren't even in the same league as our dear fellows. The optimates, we had maybe 5 or 10 stiff kickings a week, and now, well, we were lucky if we got only 50. And that wasn't even the end of it. Warden Castiglia moved out of the chambers to live right in the quarry, under the dome, and I think something in his new home really scrambled his brain. He began spouting the wildest things. The optimates are saints who will behold the truth, and we started taking them to the quarry. Not all of them returned. The ones who did, you wouldn't recognize them. More beast than man. They were butchering people left and right. Even guards and overseers. The warden himself had armed them. That's in the whole sob story, but I knew it was the moment he let us have dinner. Oh, this won't end well. The old conscience are right. Whenever nobles start giving handouts to commoners, something always goes wrong. Notices your look and catches herself. I mean, with all the respect, your ladyship. No offense intended. Yeah, what do I gain from it? Jailbirds hope to thank your noble self. I have an inkling. You see us here. Where? How should I put this? Different from the rest of the prisoners in this place. We're all petty thieves from Rakiad Menoris, debtors, gutter snipes. There's no one serious. Now we, your nobleness, are cut from a different cloth altogether. Fortune seekers from the void. Why don't we tell you where the footfall station? Why don't we tell you on the footfall station? You know, footfall, the only shipyard and the best market in all Cronus Expanse. Yes. So where on the footfall you can find some serious business-minded people, and how you can get yourself a very special discount from them on very special goods. What kind of very serious people? Most serious kind. You heard about the Fellowship of the Void? It's the largest pirate alliance in the Expanse. There's no leader, of course, but there are some terribly serious captains who decided that cutting each other's throats over loot was, what do you call it, counterproductive. But cutting throats together, it's anti-counterproductive. The joint efforts leave them with an excess of spoils, so they need to dispose of it somehow, and I, your nobleness, just happen to know someone who can help, or handle such kind of dealings on behalf of those very serious people. As a void ship belonging to your associates, they were planning to break you out. Yeah, we did. He makes his mind, well, now that's out of the bag. Our fellows were supposed to come and get us a long time ago, but they got tied up somewhere. Void Kraken's gullet with them. And in all this time, we had to wait. This happened. Pardon me for trying to pull the synth wool over you. It's just that we want nothing to do with this whole warden nonsense. So what now? Will you let us go? Sure, no problem. Today you tell us a little lie. Tomorrow you stuck a torpedo in our side from the ship of yours. It doesn't fall apart the moment our helmsman sneezes in the general direction. You know what? Just get the hell out of here. You know, it's just great. Now there's a true aristocrat, not that warden creep. Now then, your nobleness, where was I? If you've ever on Footfall Station, there's this district there, the Shadow Quarters. It's called that because it's located behind the statue of the holiest emperor. Known folks who call it something else, also on account of it being behind the statue. Don't repeat your mistakes. I'll tell you, Reverend Hieronymus wasted time, or no time finding and burning them all. Forgive an old man for getting distracted. So, Footfall, the Shadow Quarters. There's a bar there built with the remains of the old ship. Okay, we'll go there. Tell Grandma says hello. My favorite client. Okay, gotcha. Heretical is there you go. I shall not leave you here to die at the hands of the warden's henchmen. Go tell my pilot that this is the Lord Captain's order that you sent to me my ship. You will join my ship's crew. Have my personal pardon as a rogue traitor. Yeah, I gotta keep playing Iconoclast. Thanks. We are most grateful, your nobleness. The old man glances at us somewhat skeptically, smiles and leaves. And a bow. That's respectful.
Patience. My nerves are frayed.
Demolish. Good job, Argentina.
Nothing escapes my sight.
Nice. Yes. Diviner's Staff. I can give that to Adira. Faux hammer. Okay.
I have a different perspective. Curiosity sings in my veins.
Assuming that's going to take me out where I can lower the bridge, but...
Operation successful.
Axe. And laser gun. Main level. There's two ways to the main level. Let's go this way. Because this way was locked and then demolition, so... I'm going to assume that this is going to lead to something good. Yep, that's what I figured out here. Very nice. Okay, so that's the other way out. Person in a uniform decorated with a yellow coat of arms. I did not even have time to draw his weapon. The attack must have caused quite a surprise. Hey, it's like when our ship was under attack. And then we gave it the good name Monkey Clapper. Because, you know, why wouldn't we? Okay, that's a combat arena.
Ha! There will be no peace
Mainly because,
in my
you know,
wake.
There are prisoners here. Okay. Looks like we may have to. Yeah, there's like nowhere else to go. Oh well. I told you, Evie, they are hiding so much from us. Arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters, what have they ever given us? Nothing but a pile of useless admonitions. The voice of the man standing with his back to you sounds almost soft, heedless of everything but what is in front of him. He leans over a prisoner dressed in expensive clothing. Aurora, she is different. She spoke with me like no one had ever before. She revealed the truth to me, and now I can reveal it to you if you just stop struggling for 1 minute. What? And finally realizes he is not alone and turns to you. Oh, of course he's not alone. He's got all his followers with him. Robert, we have guests on the Von Schweetz ship. I will wager. You do, my dear. You will have to wait. Do not faint. I beg of you. It's important that you feel everything, including your other eye. The warden's words are suddenly drowned out by a chorus of voices in your head. The entity that still dwells in the nest processes of your mind rejoices in calamity for prize. This place holds great significance for the entity. The frantic chanting of the voices, you can almost make out your words and speak of ancient grave. The room that has opened for a continuing priceless treasure. The most coveted prize that was retrieved by the faithful after centuries long. Wait, you didn't really mention anything about who I am. He's on the table, step away from the hostages once. Especially I don't know how he was buried there. Yeah, just go right for the item. He bores into you, then smiles with one of his lips. You are too late, enemy of the truth. The bastion has already fulfilled its great purpose. You will never find the trail of this reclaimed relic, and now it rests in the hands of his devout. Well, then you're just in my way. Warden raises his hands, and the maimed people start thrashing about in their death throes. The time for words has passed. Well, obviously, yeah, because I told you that I'm attacking you. Let's give your power to the Harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth. Yeah. I'm done reading.
Another annoyance.
Surrender to the dark powers.
Perfect. I'll get your characters. Okay, good. Now I can get my characters in a position. Okay. Let me put Elena here. She's got the sniper rifle. Put you here. Vera. Put you right there. I don't want to group everybody up, so I'm going to put you here, because I can have you run around back there. Pascal. Same thing. We'll put you here for now. In case I need to, I can move you either way.
Hold on.
Missed. Ow. I'm assuming that was a hit.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
It doesn't look like a hit. Oh, his health went down. Okay, scale. I don't know who the other people are. Okay, is anybody grouped up? You two are grouped up.
Cover me. Will
Same
do.
for the warden.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Ah, screw you.
That is not my destiny.
Alright, fine then. What am I doing? Yeah, foreboding.
But of course.
Just a minor setback.
Now, why are you saying that was bad? You, oh my god, you dumbass. You really are stupid, aren't you? Oh, you son of a bitch. Yeah, I want you
I will
right there,
bathe
please.
this
Thank you.
battlefield in righteous fury.
I'll be able to hit, yeah.
Doubt is for the weak. Eradicated.
Good. Did you kill the warden as well? No, you missed the warden.
Chaos guides me.
I'm sure it does.
Death to the weak.
Okay, Albred, you should be able to just
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
do a sweep. Yeah.
At your back and forth, I took care of this one.
What's going on? Who's that? Oh, okay.
It will be
Yeah, brace for impact. Kind of in the middle of nowhere there. Yeah. Hey, Pascal, could you come over here, please, and oh, there. Can you? No, okay. Yeah. Can you shoot somebody? And you missed. Good job. Good job. I like it when you miss.
The storm approaches.
Can you light?
Even
No,
I
sorry,
won't
okay.
do that.
Who can you shoot? Who's evil?
A genius at work.
Did you miss too? Why is everybody missing?
Let's see.
Okay, well he's missing too at least.
My ears are ringing.
Okay, he's not missing.
Chaos guides me.
Not hitting very hard. Okay, I think. Shoot.
Will do. Farewell.
Good. So if we take care of his guards, then he's like the only one that's going to recharge. Ooh, what is that? Is that another one? That's another unholy lens. Okay, is there any other ones here? Or is it just the two? No, there's another one there. Okay, so at least three. That's all the way on the other side. Shoot.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone!
I'll do it.
Good. Okay, so it looks like it's just the warden then. You know what?
A tactically sound approach.
Actually, oh shoot. I should have just had him go one-on-one with the warden. Just kind of keep him distracted. Oh well. Okay, Cassia, let's get you up here, please, and thank you. Can you now hit the thing? No, it's still too tricky of a shot. Can you... Oh, it's not. Oh, can you just shoot this one? I mean, I might as well. You're here.
Let's get to it.
Okay. I don't know why you can't cross this way, but if you won't bother crossing that way, then you might as well just... There's that one. Okay, that's one of the lenses gone. You can't move. Why is it really just can't move all of a sudden? Because they don't just want to get their feet wet?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Dude, she's just reloading.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Here.
My place is at the fort. Indeed. I will do my duty.
Yo, you. All bread. One-on-one. Okay, now if you move over here, can you please hit the goddamn thing? Okay, let's just...
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Okay, actually... No, you can't do that. Maybe that. That's good. We have one attack. Oh, fine. Okay, that thing's already destroyed. Okay, I would like you to... Over here, please, and thank you. Can you shoot across the field? Percentage.
Schemes within
See, but you hit it at least. That's good. And just reload. No! Your sworn enemy is right behind you, you dumbass.
I know what is to come.
Can you scream at this one, please? No? You don't want to? How about this one? No? You don't want to do that either?
Not the Scryer's job.
No, it is the Scryer's job because I'm telling... Oh, whatever. Screw it. Okay, and unfortunately... For reasons, she does not want to move out of the way. Why does she want to fire? I don't know why she doesn't want to fire. Opportunity. Yeah, she takes a tiny hit. Finally, she's shooting. Okay, but he's still going to come back. Because now that one's activated. So I figured. Okay, you have to go around.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Right there. So please destroy this one.
The omniscient comprehends all.
Thank you.
Let's see.
You did. Okay, good. Ow!
What is this foreboding?
Scream at this, please.
On it.
Thank you. Good. I don't see any others. Oh, it's going to cost a 3. Well, if there is another when we kill him, then eventually, yeah. Okay, Argenta, you have one job.
I'm not the enemy.
No, you hit the wrong person! Not Adira, you're supposed to hit Albred. Jeez. Some people. I swear. Yeah, if I go
Follow my lead.
here...
It
Yeah.
will be done.
Good. Oops. Oh well. I was going to put up his defenses, but, you know, that's well, you just stand right there. It doesn't really matter. I won't be able to do anything anyways, and the fight's almost over.
Oh,
Is it? It is indeed. The Vane Winterscale, I don't believe we've been properly introduced. Blood is bubbling on the young man's lips, and his voice is barely audible. But even now, it remains melodious and quite courteous. Hey, he doesn't have a picture. Vane Winterscale, Cronus. AF? F. Cronus. Greatly pleased to make your acquaintance. Okay, what have they done to you? Conserve your strength. Let's take my leave. Take my leave. Finish him off. No, consume your strength. Wounded. I would have phrased it all together differently. Tortured in vain, perhaps. Have you ever had your eyes burnt out? This is my first time. Can't say I recommend the procedure. Either trying to make light of the situation or growing delirious from the pain. What have they done to you? Warden, my friend, I tried to convince him to stop the riot. Diplomacy failed. Speaking of a struggle, but he continued stubbornly. Although haste diplomacy, which is why I had to try. The pilot will take you to yeah, funny thing about that, he's kind of under arrest. Assistance provided to you and that you are escorted from here. Yeah.
what lies beyond?
Let's see, where is he? Wait, okay. Yes, here we go. Okay, so that was just like a little hole in the ground, very in the way. We got a noble sword, precise last pistol, approved armor body glove. Alright. Sword might be good.
This galaxy is my
Ooh, level up.
playground.
Where's that noble sword? There it is. I don't know, compare. Yeah. Okay, so equip. Ah, there we go. Can you dual wield swords? You can. Why the hell am I only finding this? Why didn't you just mention this before, you dumbass? You could have been so much more badass in the... Oh my god. All red. I'm very close to just taking away your cape. I just want you to know that.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Let's go. Lock chest plate. I haven't actually come across an actual store. I'll come across a place to get rid of my stuff, but they weren't giving me... Is there money in this game? Let's make furnace, please.
My success is irrefutable certainty. This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Are we getting like consistent level ups, or is this just reminding us that we have level ups? Double axes. I require some time. Okay. Useless stuff.
Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
No, don't use it. Don't. Oh my god. Okay, I think that's everything that I care about here. Oh, almost missed a pistol. Yes, 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 I know. Level up.
Seize the moment.
More repeatedly care, tech use, awareness, logic. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I don't see... Ah, there we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, logic is already at 48. Tech use is at 38. Awareness, 40. There we go, 35. Medicaid, 5. Alright, so everything is still pretty good. I mean, do I need tech use? I got Pascal to do all that. I'll be smart. Okay, everything is either 35. Okay, we got strength at 30, but that's not... yeah, we'll go for ballistic skill. Why my chat just randomly disconnect? Still says I'm still streaming. Okay, connected or disconnected, then reconnected, and now my computer has no internet access. I don't know if that's just my computer or not. I'm gonna go check it out. Be right back. Okay, so it's just my laptop. For whatever reason, it decided to disconnect. So I'm just going to continue leveling everybody up. It still says I'm still streaming, so. Those additional plus 3. Ooh. Yeah, sure. It's good for his sweep. Okay, nothing. Is super low. I guess we can make her my warp expert. I got some perception. What is perception at? 45. Could be 50. You know what? Screw it. And wouldn't you know it, just before I restart the damn thing, it's like, oh, suddenly I want to be connected to the internet. Sorry. Okay, let me just get back to the stream. Social deals damage. Their critical damage is increased by 1% until the end of combat. 10% more damage for the next attack. Okay. Sure. You little smarty pants. Yeah, still alive. Still connected. Alright, good.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Back. I've been crushed. I have news of your lord. I'm just gonna lie. Is it right? He's safe in one piece. So receive him as a guest on my ship. So we're ready to shuttle. Yes, really, Bishop. Thank you for the good news. Huh. Return to the monkey clapper. Oh, sorry, we forgot an axe. Let's think. That's the ship. After reporting the heralds of the Mavis will like continue to maintain Vox silence, perhaps due to Eurac V being off limits to visitors. The signals from the beacons drifting to the station's orbit. Commands are clear. We are told to turn the ship around immediately. We've also detected the accumulation of space debris near the station's docks, presumably as the remain of interplanetary shuttles. 8. The former cannot respond to our Vox transmissions. Contact the station again. I will negotiate personally. Try again. Sorry, Lord Captain, the station does not reply even after official greeting by a rogue trader and the declaration of your intent to negotiate in person. Scan the station. Captain, the Vox remains silent for a while, but then you hear static and from the auger crew performed a full wave distortions of the unclear genesis that are throwing off most of the readings. We were able to ascertain that the reactor core of the station is still active. Many compartments are unpowered and some fully depressurized. Signs of biological activity are largely present in the central module, which means the station has not been abandoned. So the question remains, what the hell is ignoring us? Yeah, I don't want to strike a war. All the navigators are blessed with the gift of steering ships through the air. Also would succumb to the same nightmarish influences it projects on the crew vessel. To attempt traversing warp space without a guide is a fool's errand. For intruding, Lord Captain, but I feel it is my duty to remind you that the Navis Nobilite are highly respected citizens of the Imperium, humanity's guides through the warp. The power and status of a high-born's navigator house is akin to that of your factor. In their hour of need is acquire an influential ally. Okay, looks like we're going to have to... Anyway. Affirmative, Lord Captain. We do not know what is happening in the station, so you will have to look at the esteemed navigator's blind. Dock safety, and may the God Emperor light your path. Everyone comes with us. Alright. What's going on here, people? Dead people? Alright.
Pathetic worm. You dare to argue with your master?
It was not you whom I swore to serve within these walls. My lips are sealed.
Confess. What was the old man's last command? What are you planning?
Give up, Keeper. You have lost this battle. Again.
We're getting nowhere with these ones, sir. Permission to execute them.
You will be consigned to oblivion for your transgressions against House Arcelio. Deliver your servants from peril. Prayers will not help you, servant of the damned. In the name of the House Arcelio, I command you to execute the infidels. You could just say go ahead and shoot. A step further. Oh, we're just right up against them. We have some strange guests on the station. I thought we were going to have to go through the entire thing. But I guess not. Haha, you don't get a picture either. And stops you, and with a gesture when you approach, blood is trickling down the pearly scales of his weary face, and not just his own blood. Two jet black unblinking eyes are watching your every move, and the third one, the mark of Navigator's fate, is menacingly pulsing through the lowered lid of the middle of his forehead. Step back, or I will unleash all the horrors of the Sea of Souls upon you. Emperor, be my witness. Even the Tsars, receiving your Cheskal, this brother was the Emperor's will that brought me this way, and I will make you swallow your own tongue. You know, I really want to be rough at some point. And this person isn't really nice. Still dare insult me? Navigator raises his arms, preparing to open his third eye, but suddenly stops. I do recognize this coat of arms. You are from the Von Sweets dynasty. This explains a lot, more than you think. And since fate has brought us such an important person into my abode, allow me to introduce myself. For you stands fellow Christoph August, keeper of the station. So you did not come to offer support to the traitors? This is great news. Having said that, you must understand that Eurac V is a holy sanctum of the house Arcelio. Path 2 is only revealed to a select few. It pains me to say you are not on the guest list. He looks at his guards and winces. The soldiers are quivering as if their tormented flesh were being flayed, yet they are clutching their weapons. He's condemned by the Emperor. I think you're in charge of Navigator. Station. Yeah. He lies with Theobald Arcelio II, Keeper Eurac V. The old man was a great navigator, but he could no longer control his powers. I begged him to retire, but he was too obsessed with our mistress, Lady Cassia. His madness and stubbornness spelled doom from the entire station. And he opened his third eye in the fit of rage and unleashed the horrors of the warp on those who displeased him. The Theobald I knew never used his power in such a reckless manner. This would be difficult to explain to the uninitiated, but I am going to try. The warp currents in the system have been tumultuous for dozens of cycles and have worn the veil between our world and the Immaterium thin and frail, at least here on the station. British powers are trying to tear it down completely and corrupt all living things. The servants were the first to fall victim to it. Their bodies morphed, and pain and despair drove their poor souls mad. The lunatics took my mistress prisoner and almost destroyed the station. And on this view, I followed the light of the Golden Throne to set things right. The leader here is speaking the unvarnished truth, but the station is full of voices and whispers, all trying to break through from the other side, waiting for you to reach out and swing the door wide open. I sincerely hope the influence of the Immaterium has not yet affected your body and your soul. With all due respect, I advise you not to remain in this station. Return to your void ship. I need to save Lady Cassia. If you are not willing to help or indeed risk your life, you must leave now. Is she hot? What are you talking about? I never asked you for such a favor under different circumstances, and yet... Well, he takes his hand away from his ribcage, notices blood, and winces in pain. And yet, Lady Cassia's well-being is above all. I haven't got many people left, and my wounds are too deep for me to act with precision and swiftness. But you may actually succeed. Well, of course I will. I'm the protagonist. In order to ascend to the mistress's chamber, you will need to remake a holy relic sanctified with the blood of Lady Arcelio herself. This is control rod of the elevator machine spirit. I have one part and the other was lost during the mutiny, but even the relic will no use unless the elevator mechanism is powered. Can I help you? How do I make the control rod? How am I supposed to power the elevator? Cogitator is situated in the guard room. Just enter the correct command sequence and the sacred mechanism will do the rest. I have a phylactery containing the mistress's blood. It needs to be taken to the laboratory, which is located behind one of the reliquary doors. The most ancient of sacred mechanisms will help to rebuild the rod. The tech priests ceaselessly perform the rites of appeasement so that the machine spirit would serve the house in the time of need. The fateful hour is now upon us. Now excitedly reached for a data slate, requesting access to the object's data crypt. The Nava's Nobolite are used independent modifications of standard sanguinary technologies due to the uniqueness of the genetic code inherent of the lineage of each house. Alec looks exhausted, but arrogant resolve bolsters his voice. These technologies were made secret for a reason. Respectfully decline your request, esteemed servant of the Messiah. You have your sacraments, and we have ours. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. So you decided to send it upon streets. Soft questions. The woes of your house upset the balance of power in this part of the galaxy. It will help you in the profit for the good of the Imperium. I just save the lady navigator from her woes. Contract required. Yeah, sure. We should hurry then. We will stay here to hold the line and lick our wounds. Good luck, rogue trader. And may the Emperor's light be with you. Phylactery of blood.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
The Void Station is a sacred place of the old Messiah, who shield the rulers of this fortress against death and darkness. Why then are the Vox channels dead? And why is the air not filled with the holy binaric rhythms?
I don't know.
The station's lack of response to our ship's hails was already suspicious. I am no less uneasy after the Magos' words. Hands at your weapons.
Okay. Gimme. Okay,
Operation successful.
That's wide open. Very nice.
Oh, what lies beyond?
Gah, protect the child.
Oh, what an amusing attempt at defiance!
For the Emperor!
The character's in position. Okay. So, we got those guys up there. We got one right there, one right there. And one right there. Let's just start with Alanya. Let's start here. More bread. Right there. Yeah. Shoot, I would like for you to start a little closer, but what to do for now. Okay, so yeah, because you got your physical attack as well.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart!
Good.
The Emperor's judgment.
You got one of them at least.
Follow my lead!
Ow. Shoot. Made me leave cover. You jerk.
Victory is imminent. One fewer target.
Good.
Another one is shattered!
You got one.
My faith strengthens me. Follow my lead.
Ow.
Break their morale.
That's right. All you get are line.
Weapon at the ready. Follow my
No, what the hell?
Stay vigilant.
They who discern the future on the battlefield. Will do.
Okay, it's not really worth it. Maybe in the middle, but good job, good job.
My faith strengthens me.
Must not falter. Moving out.
Follow my lead.
That's fine, whatever.
Doubt is for the weak.
Hells yeah. Oh, she can do it again.
As the Emperor commands.
Good job, Argenta. It's too bad you're straight. Okay, you really can't do much of anything aside from
I've seen worse battles than this in my
towards the
time.
last one, but
Oh, a predictable downfall. Let's see.
Right there, Morale.
bitch.
Cover me! But of course, what an unfortunate turn of fate. My wisdom.
To the ordinary, I am an enigma. Ah, one step at a time, amidst the madness.
Damn warp. If we'd been in real space, I'd have.
We're fine.
Idira, stop castigating yourself. Your soothsayings have always been vague. Even if you had her, who among us would have realized that it was Lady Theodora who was in peril?
Where are you? Why are you all alone?
Patience. Oh, my
Okay,
nerves
that was good.
frayed.
Just it was just the one. Get here, Pascal.
My success is an irrefutable certainty. The machine god grants me insight. This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Okay. Okay, oh, there's 14 to 20. Yep. It's a big weapon. But, I mean, the Warhammer is pretty much known for big weapons.
There will be no peace in my wake.
The screen is covered in cracks and contained with dried blood. The button switches and levers were ripped out of the control panel with exceptional cruelty scattered around the sacred mechanism that now sparks and hisses in agony. Jesus perished. Fox system emits a binary thrill and recording blasphemy. The person found such cruelty to noble mechanisms, such to be silenced to immediate destruction. Awakening. If you feel the remaining dials, will pull the activation lever. The cracked vid screen of the sacred engine flickers. The cogitators' insides emit creaks and groans of the lumens oscillate at random. It takes a while, but eventually the machine's spirits do grant you access to the cogitators' systems. So you press down on the station's navigators. Located upper chamber. Engagement main hall, alive, status deceased. So, Theobald is like the only other one alive thus far. The child, stress level exceeds the parameters limit, status unknown, error, attention, procedure advised, upper chambers inaccessible, error, the controlled rod is present, the rod is not misplaced. Okay. So 8282. Do you copy? Several generators overheated on the lower levels of chambers of the D are unpowered. The tech freeze crew sent to investigate the problem is not responding to requesting back. Officer H123 speaking. 200 servants have perished due to explosive decompression of the living quarters. We've located traces of mechanical interference. The preliminary cause of the officer sabotage. Crews 5, 6, and 9 are cut off from the main compartment. Enough oxygen for 20 minutes. May the Emperor save our souls. Senior station officers, this is Captain speaking. We attempted to contact the Ministerial Fascian for help. Something is jammed the signal. We never received a reply and cannot be sure. We were sent to the first place. The rescue team is not coming. We're on our own to remain vigilant. Anyone could be a traitor. You hear me? Anyone. Shoot, kill. That was just one. The servants shows close to the child have started butchering one another in order to clean. The negotiations with the Ministerial were a success. A new batch of servants have 10 wounds. Escort them to the laboratory. Okay, so basically they have a child, navigator, and they're experimenting with such things. Confirm region and so data classified. Reason for visit classified data which are classified. Time stuff in compartments. A view, and it was access station talking. Okay. The imminent demise of the Void Station is affirmed. The damage to its core infrastructure has reached critical mass, at which point further degradation has commenced in the cascading. Okay. Pascal, can you do something about this, please? You find traces of Purge protocol recovering is impossible, but a list of most recent commands having been embedded in the machine. Spirit's consciousness now fits across the screen. Child. The keepers of the station have access to the life support systems. Keeper Theobald has not left the child's side, and neither had I. Could that be? There's a help switch to the main chamber controls. Activate the elevator, please. Spirit. Special verification rituals in order to restore order. Go ahead. Yeah, you do it. Guard room. Uh-huh. Okay, I do like that they're actually just kind of showing you where to go. Okay, I'm pretty sure I opened a lot of these rooms anyway. Now we don't need
In this
their help. We're
tapestry
fine.
of the world, I am the rogue thread.
I guess we should just try. Yeah, okay. That's what I said. Or I thought. Wouldn't go through. Okay.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Silk glove.
Operation successful.
Okay. Eight to 13. You don't need your chain sword anymore.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Alright. Wait, no. You don't get gloves. You get gloves. We do have another cape. Who doesn't have a cape?
This galaxy is my
More clubs.
playground.
Class. That's fine then. Okay, here we go.
What lies beyond? Okay.
The machine god grants me insight.
There's a side up.
Omnissiah, grant me the wisdom to perceive.
Okay. Bits and pieces. Sure, why not?
They will see. Oh, yes, they all will see.
Transducer.
What curiosity unveils itself before me? Patience. Oh, my nerves are frayed.
Navigator flash. Identified acid, biogel.
One step at a time, amidst the madness.
Nobody gets to use it now. Good job, team. Sure that was going to give me something cool, but oh well. Mustache looks pristine and new. Can't see her face. She is hot. We have to go save her. Faster! On delay! On delay!
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Zero looks a little better. His tangled hair is now neatly braided, but his wounds are tightly bandaged, and there is some healthy color under the scales of his cheeks. Dealt with the threat and powered the elevator. Well done. I trust you brought the activation rod as well. Every second of hesitation may cost my mistress her life. Suddenly drives nails deeper into his shoulders, then starts mumbling. The crossroads. There were two paths, both stained in blood. Into the accused eye. They all wear masks, so poor and flimsy. And there's one hiding a blind man, another a traitor. I say, one is paved with blind faith, the other with hatred and treachery. Both lead to tragedy. You simply have to decide what kind of tragedy you like the most. Okay? They're giggling nastily. Not to speak the naughty little things they say. That's because you're concerned. What? It's part of our eye. Station has enough problems without your sorcery, psyker. Keep the key. Don't call her and wave off my friend. Not when we're here helping you, you dumbass. Darkness swirling about like a sin's by those eyes as he spares his sharp teeth and defensive snarl. Try to explain yourself, scion of the Valkyries dynasty. What is the meaning of this? Convinced that we were the traitors. The child mentioned in the documents and reports found on the station. What happened on the station? Most corpses are discovered either unarmed or feeble. The warp corrupts not only the soul, but it's messes with the body and the mind. Mad and furious, a single servant wielding more strength than an entire squad of the mistress' personal guards. The entire bodyguards have their minds fogged as well. But they're honed. We'll let them hold out for just long enough to destroy those who rushed in to assault them with bare hands. Save the serious systems. Too many things require special access. As I'm sure you are aware, there were two keepers of the station. Your guess is absolutely correct. So, the old man obsessed with Lady Cassia and her power. So only blame with those that followed Eurac V for a noble line. Who is the child? Metal was something that you should not have left, or they should have left alone. And shakes his head disapprovingly. The child is what the station servants call Lady Cassia. For the commoner's dirty mouth, must not sully her name by uttering it. And you see, it is not beneficial for all servants to have their vocal altered. Some prove to be more useful than they speak. But we were the traitors. And gives on a indifferent shrug. That's why they are insane. Really, the ramblings of retainers who dared raise their hand against the scions of a noble bloodline. Saw the security captain's report. Only the keepers have access to the station's systems, but they've all stayed on the side the entire time and could not have. Yeah. Which means it's not before the report was filed. Maybe after, or stern face twist in disgust. You dare suspect me of having the one who is going on his way to preserve what little there is still left. By the God Emperor, you will keep these slanderous accusations to yourself. Yeah. Time to end this. Shoulders and gestures of his guards. Hoping to find an ally in you, but now you are merely delaying the sorrowful end of your story.
Oh, glorious spectacle of your demise! None of you just
make me read stuff. Okay, start with you. Pull you back. You a long time until you actually get a turn. You know what? Actually, leaving you in the open would be good. Because if we can get some people at you, then you can do a swipe. Here, you're good as you are. Here for now. Everyone's pretty much, I guess, good where they are.
Can I fall back now? Weather the storm.
Weapon at the ready.
Another scar
Ow.
to my collection. Through the smoke and gunfire.
Ah, damn.
Fate flames. Another one.
Too far. Do a dual wielding yet? No, of course not. Shoot. Nobody's in good position. Unless I put her in the middle of nowhere. I could do this.
I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, our path can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Good.
Brace yourself, Avalon!
Ciao, Argenta. Close enough, yes.
No can do.
No?
There is movement in the Empyrean. What's... Be gone!
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Thank you. Nothing you can do.
Schemes.
Oh, there's another one? Where? Oh.
Strike is a prayer. I woke up.
Your Senator.
Let us seize the moment. There will be no peace.
Don't wave off my psyker, bitch. I don't care if he did it or not. Nobody disrespects my bitch but me.
Over.
Force far beyond any moral capacity. The face of their twisting pain. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's him anyway. I'm pretty sure if we had been able to do that thingamabob with the machine, I would have put together something that would have made me realize that he was at fault.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Ooh, me and Argenta did it at the same time. Besties. Oh, she's sad. Oh, she's got a picture. Oh, she is hot. A figure with unnaturally long limbs covers her face and hands, which are deformed with talon-like nails. Her deathly pale face is coated with blood that continually streams from her scarlet-misted eyes. Tiny gills, slightly hidden under her disheveled hair, continuously as we approach. Only do you notice her eye on the young woman's forehead, hidden by the jeweled ornament. And when your eyes meet, you sense overwhelming soul-smothering power. In the world where the creature's gaze slides over your entire core, shudders in terror. Flashes of past warped nightmares dreaming re-emerge from the shadows of your memory. Paralyze your will. Dance of air and terror, drowning under the crashing wave of pain. You cannot catch your breath. Hot tears burn on your cheeks. Why is this happening? Why is it happening to you? You're so lonely and in such pain. These spells even belong to you? There is something between a moan and a drawn-out whimper. How's my own little pals weren't bad enough. Now this one's barging into my head. Somebody stop her! History of normal activities in my tear ducts. The salt being produced by my body may negatively affect the performance of the respiratory apparatus. It must be rectified as being logged. Heresy. This whole figure with a strange picture of anger and sadness. Then she lowers her head, and her white hair. Her white hair veils her face. Is this my future? Follower. Christian spirit. No, I am here, and so I will stand strong against any illusion. Peace on yourself, coercion. I don't know. What kind of class? We've been working towards this. Direct all your attention to inward. Your heart currently shackled by another suffering under the gaze of your burned inner eye. Your despair and pain begin to dwindle. The darkness of your soul dissipates. The lump in your throat shrinks, and you discover that you are standing in front of a bizarre creature, a young woman whose tears seem to have dragged along with your own. What? You don't got a voice? She shakes her head and lets out a drawn sound similar to a sob, and then a howl of a small winged animal. What's happening? Is someone calling my name? All the betrayer is dead already? And you, who are you? You should make your acquaintance and your crew, and that is little. When you find sweets. And he settles over her features and she nods cautiously. Pardon my manners, Zelina. I expect to make such a gracious acquaintance at such a time of great sorrow for our house. What is this? I feel faint. Oh, Theobald is here. Okay, right on. The heavy-set old man who has been kneeling nearby erupts in low sobs, his eyes swollen from crying, dart desperately around the room as though the veil of ignorance has just been ripped away from them. Child, Lady Cassia, where are you? Sacred child, throne, preserve! So his vulnerable ace, the navigator leaps up and rushes to the young woman's side. You, when it shifts, rebels in his face, he It is threaded with jet black veins, and his bulging, milky eyes bear a striking resemblance to those of the dead fish. Sickly sweet scent assaults your nostrils. For they are unable to make you out as either enemy or ally. I'm warning you, one wrong move and you will bring the wrath of hell for sailing down upon your head. Like crazy, he might just open his eye of his. Threatening the head of the dynasty is a grave offense, esteemed. You are. This is his weapon. I'm trying to determine what is happening here. There's aid. Persuasion test succeeded. I'll grant you do not look like pirates who have coveting the riches of a wrecked state or scoundrels in Velic's service. Who are you? Ah, I knew it. He was evil. Yay, I chose right. Yeah, Melania von Schweetz. A rogue trader in our corner of the galaxy. Interesting. The kind always make an appearance in desperate times. Look at the deal to benefit one side alone. Given that you have not so far drawn your weapons, your intentions are probably peaceful. And so, House Rosilio now asks the service of you. Save the life of the child in exchange for your future cooperation. Do not hurry to answer. Think on it. You can make yourself an ally or an enemy of the house today. You decide. Seriously, ask me what happened between you and Velic. No, it's yours. If I'm able to ask about Velic, then I will later. Save the sacred child. Take her away from the station. I fear I do not have long left. The old man's chin. He wipes the mutated blood the sleeve. You glimpse strange burns covering the flesh under his clothing. The slightest movement. Oh, that's it? We kind of wanted a navigator anyway. The child will deliver her safely to Regent Aranto, acting as the head of House of Rosilio. At expense. Reward with effort. But after we've seen, there's some reservations about this girl. Prisoner brow. It's a fragile thing with such a heavy burden upon her shoulders. I expect to die here. I want to know what happened to you and Velic. Yeah, I suppose I can ask that. Velic, a wayward student. Eurac V, as a callow youth, had personally mentored him and entrusted him with the care of the child. He was like a son to me, but he proved to be just another traitor. Sought to steal our most precious treasure, the heir of the house, the sacred child, to revel in power with others like him, casting our house into the abyss to pervert the centuries-long traditions of our family. And he's dead. See the truth of our villainy yourself. He decided he was not bound by his duties to the legacy of the greatest of our novators. Tisiphone Rosilio, who led the house to prosperity, this year's foolish boy. Renegades clouded his minds and set to seize control of the dynasty before the secret child had come of age and taken up the navigator's throne. Service of the house is coming to an end. The wounds Velic inflicted on the flesh will never heal. And dying, praise the throne slowly enough that he receive the child's sick. Yeah, come on, you need help. Shakes his head. No, I am the keeper of Eurac V, and I will perish along with the station. I have another matter to attend to. Alright? Because the old man is your death. Last thing I need is a monstrous. No. Guys, don't come with me. It's good, the old man. Oh, who the hell are these guys? I'll also say our proper farewells. Arms, just like
Wake up, my mistress, my sacred child. It is all over now. It is over.
Holy hell! Voiced lines!
What happened? You. I remember you. Have you come to save us?
She's got a hot voice, too.
Child, please, listen to me very carefully. One last time. You will now embark on a voyage with this lady to rejoin the house and its regent in the Corollas expanse. I will not be able to accompany you on this journey.
But why?
No, not you too. Don't leave me alone in this violet-brown haze. You're coming with me. Your mistress is giving you an order. Do you hear me?
Yeah. Obey. Despair that is not yours watches over you. Your palms sweat and your... Okay, so we're basically feeling their emotions.
Mistress, I fear this will be your only order that I dare to disobey. I am the keeper of Eurac V, and alas, I have less than a day left in me. Allow me to serve you one last time and honor my final duty to House Orselio. I will remain on the station and destroy the secrets it holds.
Oh, Theobald.
And tears stain the Lady Navigator's white skin once again, but this time her power does not make everyone weep along with her. Ah. There's enough tears to forgive the urgency, but we should leave the station immediately. Yeah, I regret.
What need have I for your regrets? I just want things to go back to the way they were before.
Cassia looks sorrowfully at the destruction around her.
What are you going to do to me?
Wish leave the station alive, you must first sign a contract. Let's see, Trader, the Imperium of Man, offer you my protection and grant you shelter above my vessel. Let's aid one another, become a navigator, and I shall restore you to the house. Yeah, we should kind of be up front. We kind of need her to be a navigator.
Do not fear what is to come, child. You are ready to guide any vessel. I know this because I taught you myself. And it is difficult to imagine more worthy company than a rogue trader. But remember, your safety is of paramount importance. Get to the Great Regent and fulfill your destiny.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
Yay, we did it. Let's finish this mission by talking to a servant.
Oh, what lies beyond?
Oh, she's with us now.
To the does something trouble you, Lord Captain? They fear to look at me because of my appearance. I fear to look at them because of their rotten-colored souls.
Fellowship. I don't have anybody with fellowship. Oh, agree. Enemies damaged by the navigator suffer 10% additional damage. Any choice of warp damage. Flow every even turn. Second, fourth, etc. Navigator gains an additional action point every... Okay. That just sounds cool. Whenever an ally uses Holocaust or heroic act, that ally gains temporary wounds. The range of the officer's abilities is increased by +3. Focus whenever the officer uses an ability on an ally. The ally gains bonus to their perception and ballistic skill. Ooh. Air of authority. Self-support to the end of combat. So encourages an ally who immediately recovers from burning, bleeding, toxin, and certain effects. Allies who have enemies adjacent to them should immediately grant the ally additional movement points. I don't have anything that's gonna do that, yeah. It has their eyesight. Should be reduced by +5. Okay, that's good. Don't go with gross either. During their extra turn, the target deals plus 15% damage. Remove from the target. And that was next turn. The range of cannot die. During the extra turn, all their non-attacking. That sounds like it's going to be important further on down the road. There we go. Welcome to the team, Cassia. We'll have to talk to you in a bit.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Okay, everybody, are you gonna stay on this ship, or what's up with that? Hey, why are you leading the team?
Do you require an audience?
I have a different perspective.
Yeah, mind the bodies. Mind the bodies. Mind the bodies. Heaven forbid, I almost forgot some armor. And a gun. Okay, Cassia, you need to find a spot to stand around on the bridge. Like everybody else, alright? Come on. Captain and Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communion ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first... Her starts beating furiously. Your breaths come short and choppy, and your fingertips tingle pleasantly. You notice that Big Dis is shivering slightly, and the crew are glancing around in puzzlement, searching for the source of the sudden wave of unease. Pulling in the box, Cassia waves her away. Her? Really? It's a her? First, I wish to speak with the rogue trader. Leave us. I guess. Of course, when you are ready, the ritual, please let me know. Wait, where am I? Cassia sweeps her pensive gaze over Vigdis, then, lowering her lashes slightly, turns to you. Oh, god damn it, because the stupid Vox person had to speak. I doubt the uninitiated could understand this navigation, but I shall try to explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind with and will with the machine spirit of the ship. That makes sense. Because that's how you guide it, by basically speaking to it. Is that a pinball machine up there? Huh. So that I can become one with the vessel. Cassia lifts a lock of hair from the back of her neck, revealing gilded implant ports. After that, I use the house for sailor ritual, which I am loath to reveal to you. I free my mind to other errant thoughts, and then... That's fine, you don't have to go that deep. Then it is time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself. Among the nightmarish visions and mirages and creatures of the abyss, on the light of the Emperor is the truth that will lead me from the star to star, from system to system. Oh, the light, the guiding thread so fine it can slip from one's grasp at any moment. Furls the hand, though dropping something, but you have nothing to worry about. Your house and their sailor will never lose a course. What do you wish to speak about? Second hesitation, Cassia lets out a small exhale and then raises her pointed chin. Thank you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash, then Theobald's heart stopped. But you acted honorably and did not exploit me in any wretched position, and for that I am immeasurably grateful. You're welcome. But now, Cassia throws her shoulders, I am ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. Require brushes, canvas, and the best paints you have on board, but no red. Why you refuse red? It is my habit to use the blood of my attendant so as to preserve my own. However, given the current circumstances, my own will serve even better. Blood of Navis Nobilite is sacred, and so is more suitable for the communion ritual. These necessary supplies are delivered to the sanctum. I can probably ask her about it later in a calmer manner, I hope. But for now, yeah, you can, yeah. So thanks. I shall take my leave of you for the duration of the rite. I ask that you do not follow me. You can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it is open. Okay. So I guess I'm not talking to her yet? Or is it like time is passing and she's done? Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Lady Navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor's light help us all. I'm going to assume that this is like, you know, a thing. So why is it refreshing on my YouTube page? Is the internet down on my laptop again? Well, it's connected. But no, it's not. God, what is going on? My laptop is being a little bitch today. Picks up surrounded. Serration of closed piles chanting and metallic clicking of implants. Then the serene voice of the Lady Navigator breaks the silence. It's a communion ritual. You hear the exultant ring of metal freed from a scarab. Then the stifled gasp of the Lady Navigator. The rhythm drops in the liquid canvas and the faint whisper of a brush. Vortex lashes out, lashing an ocean with a million flails, and ember shadows spinning over the surface, and a fiery dance, a storm rising above foamy waters. Armada is drowning in fog. The path from one end to another cannot be seen. And here beyond the wall of glass is a daughter forsaken by her father. Years for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes. That's what happens when I read too much. Goes in tireless pursuit of her, no, of me. His frozen rays that spring here. The light is dreaded. The great ruler is gone. Okay, you and Adara are going to be good friends. Okay, as the words and accidentally snaps out of the cogitator, levers the panel beneath her fingers, emits sparks, and the Voxcaster falls silent. Quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily. Will you stop joining in this thing? You're the one causing no one to have voice lines. I inject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lord Captain. I have never heard the warp speaking through the meter before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. See to it that you receive 5 lashes. Cassia, are you alright in there? Leave the lady navigator disturbed. You alright in there? Screams drown with the Vox transmission. The servants of the Sanctum Navis are howling and shrieking, in pain, and their throats frost with the strain. And then, sudden silence. The dull thud of dropping bodies proclaim their fate. So, are you okay in there? It appears the servants were part of the Lady Navigator's right. As for her predecessor, I will arrange for the bodies to be removed from the Sanctum Navis after the ritual, or what is left of them. I fear I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing that should be whole in two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before, cannot turn around my brush, and only draws me onward. The way is blocked. Here, heavy exile, rustling fabric, and metallic clicking. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. I retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send for me if you have need of me. Yeah, the monkey clapper will do that to you. Congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Please spare me a few moments of your time, as there are several matters that require your attention. Before the station in Eurac V, regrettably we arrived too late to evacuate the residents of the station. Options of evacuating Eurac V, twisting the bodies and minds of the attendants. Well, whatever, I don't care. I'd also like to remind you that we are still in need of more men and women for the crew. We have not yet located Henry Spall and the Lord Inquisitor, as we now at least attest the main vanished into the shadows of the star system and was not present in Eurac V. We must keep this in mind when making any future plans. Sometimes just visit and tell me how wonderful everything is. Thank you. This will be all for now. Captain, alright. Just move towards here. I'm not going to go here yet. Oh my god, what now? It's common. Ocean's deck. The Lady Navigator has left her quarters and is currently on the ward's room, where uninitiated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what has brought Cassia on deck. Son of a goddamn bitch! I just want to fly the monkey clapper in peace. Why does story have to interrupt that? Thank you.
Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
Where are the freaking out officers and stuff? Navigators engrossed in pursuing the dusty tomes, which appear to have been neglected by the other officers, be it because of sloth or dullness of mind. When you walk closer, Cassia looks up from the stairs, looks at you, starts, and hides a weathered book behind her back. Alas, the title alone is not enough to hold everyone's attention. The book is his hands. I see you are fond of reading. I'll give you permission to leave the bridge. I'm not gonna be a bitch. Yeah, see you are fond of reading.
Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing.
Okay, so it's a little book of poems and such.
Eurac V had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
So I guess there were Romans here as well? Cassia gently brushes the dust off the cover with her thin, clawed hand. Her eyes filled with longing after reminiscing about her lost home. Voice in Eurac V must have shaken you greatly. Are you well? Are you satisfied with your new attendance? I hope that you had ample time to calm yourself and your powers. Yeah. Are you well?
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders. But it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
It's okay. I'm just concerned because you're hot. Cassia's response is reserved and pointedly decorous, clearly intended to create a distance between you. Ah, ample time to calm yourself and your powers.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior in your question just now insulting.
Well, I wasn't trying to insult you, I was just hoping. Your attendance?
Your servants are somewhat sluggish when it comes to attending a noblewoman of the Navis nobility, but they are quite tolerable. Thank you for your concern.
She's another bipolar person. Perception test succeeded. Cassia cringes over ever so slightly, adjusts the adornment on her forehead, then awkwardly hides her clawed fingers in the folds of her clothes. The unnatural appearance of navigators often becomes the topic of gossip among lowly servants and officers alike. It is clear that she does not feel comfortable with a ship teeming with new people. Okay, so her appearance has made her nervous. Gotcha.
Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying? You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I. I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
Frightened by her own words, Cassia covers her mouth, pales, blushes, then pales again, and hides her face behind the cascades of snow-white hair. You have nothing to apologize for. Human emotions are natural, be they good or bad, and it's such a natural sharing with others. Quite right. So I would ask. It's indeed difficult for me to feel empathy for a mutant. And free well-being hinges. Conversations reach this. Emotions are natural. Share them with others. Yeah.
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station, of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Eurac V. So why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here?
She places a hand on her breastplate. Probably because it's a pretty heavy breastplate. You know, what's it made of?
At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but my delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
Let's see. What I find childish is your manner of addressing me as if you were my friend. I understand you are going through. My own life is turned upside down not too long ago. I am not in the habit of finding amusement at the expense of people. I'm afraid I must return to my duties. I do like that they keep mixing up the emotional responses, so you can't just like go da 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 x x x x x x x x x just to get through the conversation and be all like, I'm being pleasant, because this is definitely not pleasant. So yeah.
Indeed. I did not know. That is to say, I could not have known, as it is the first time we are speaking in a circumstance so private. My word, when I found this place, it was so full of officers. Why did they all leave?
Some people don't wish to disturb you. Others don't tolerate others on the ship. This is not well.
Or because my presence offends them.
Yeah, probably that.
Then I must take my leave as well. I am due to inspect the Sanctum Navis after the communion ritual and prepare the chamber for the upcoming warp jump. Thank you for your company.
Alanya. Bow. Ooh, a graceful bow. Ooh, she stopped right beside me. Okay, so my ship has basically expanded in places that I can actually go. Wait. I remember this room. I fought people in this room. Yeah. There were people up here. They came running down the stairs like idiots. And then I shot them. Good old episode 2. Feels like 3 weeks ago. Do 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 do. Okay, so we just did what I assume is a main mission because we got a companion. So I think everyone's gonna have new stuff to say, so we'll just quick save. Where's Albrecht?
Lord Captain.
That's me. Oh.
Lord Captain.
That's me again. Okay, is there down here? No. But Argenta's close by.
Greetings.
Nothing. Okay, where's Dira? Right down here. Nothing.
Of course.
Really? We just got a navigator that speaks in riddles, like you. You should be happy. Pascal, anything? Buddy? Fist bump? Nothing? No? Alright. Is, Yeah, there she is. Okay, she's gonna have something to say. Alenia.
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is without our stimulating conversations.
Alright. You and a greeting. Aww. Alright, tell me about yourself.
I am a part of House Orcelio, an ancient dynasty of the Navis nobility. Since time immemorial, our family has served to advance knowledge, pushing at the boundaries of the dark unknown. The Starway Atlas contains 2,843 routes that chart the sectors of the Segmentum Obscurus and reach all the way from the Coronis Expanse to Holy Terra.
Okay. I kind of want to do that, but she seems really happy about talking about her family. We'll probably get back to that. Yeah, but yeah, I want to know about you.
You wish to know about me? I suppose I can help you with that. What would you like to know?
Ever lived anywhere other than Eurac V?
Hardly. According to the chronicles of the house, I was born on one of the Orcelio worlds. Oh, what was it? Please forgive me, Lord Captain. My childhood memories are too vague. Sometimes I dream about the colorful birds that built their nests in the garden. or the servants dressed in purple livery, or the blue fog that rolled over the lowlands behind the palace. But everything is covered in a rosy haze. Perhaps it is my imagination, not my memory, that is painting these pictures.
Sorry, I was trying to see if I can zoom in a little closer. Her limbs don't seem that long. It's very hard to see her arms. What's your life on the station?
My stay on the station was wholly dedicated to preparing me for my future duty. Astromancy, astrography, numerology, the histories of my house and the Imperium, as well as other disciplines. For many years, dozens of instructors tirelessly prepared me for my destiny. And once a year, Great Regent Alronto would come to the station. He would entrust his beautiful vessel to my command, so that I could master the practical aspects of our art as well.
Alright. Let's just see here. Yeah, they seem very average. I don't see why they were describing her limbs as long, but I don't know. I mean, yeah. They're no longer than mine. Let me put down to the hips. I guess a little longer by like a couple inches. You have friends, someone who could turn for a simple conversation.
The Regent gave me a bird from a sunlit planet once. I tried to befriend it and make it sing, but for some reason it refused and died soon after. The instructors were too respectful of my duty to my house to waste precious time on idle chatter. Aside from them, there were only servants on the station. And you know they have their vocal cords removed, so they cannot break their vow of silence.
Well, then what the hell's the point of calling it a vow?
And since the subject has been breached, Lord Captain, why do you not follow this honored tradition? Your decks are so garish. Apologies, I meant noisy. The rabble don't just chatter. Sometimes they shout and even sing. Why do you allow such a lack of restraint? Rogue traders are highborn, are they not?
It'd be nice to have like a member of like a different species whose words are different, you know, and they're just trying to work their way into your kind of conversation, or maybe you adjust to their conversation type, you know? Kind of like, you know, in like this world, where like certain gestures will mean different things around different peoples and such. So it's just like everybody just speaking the same thing, saying having the same words for everything. I mean, like translators are a thing, but you know, still, just saying. You have a point. It's about time we made the decks quieter. Stripped of their vocal cords. Owlcat maim people just because it is in her power. On the contrary, it is the duty of every ruler to look after her subjects. Being kind of difficult to believe, but the practice of depriving their voices is not particularly widespread outside her. So I like the noise people make here. It fills the ship with life. Yeah.
With life? If only you could take my place and watch this kaleidoscope. Every voice is a flash of color. Every conversation a shimmering glow. Every argument is an unstoppable swirl of gaudy splotches.
Sorry. Did you always conceal it?
The navigator's open eye is baneful to whoever the warp's ruinous shine falls upon, and therefore it is the symbol of our power. We are the guiding stars of humanity, found worthy of an uncommon gift, and one of the duties that we bear is to guard our eye, even from wayward glances that may bear evil. Besides, I am aware that lesser servants of the Imperium may find our appearance repulsive. The navigator gene twists the features the rabble are used to seeing, and the magnificence of our role cannot be grasped by their feeble minds.
See, you're beautiful, who cares, you don't look repulsive, don't blame them. We'll be a little flirtatious.
You are much too kind to me, Lord Captain. Allow me, for my part, to note the beauty of your shoulders? Yes, your shoulders. Pray let us change the subject.
See, you become breathless with panic and bewilderment, which is mirrored by Cassia's eyes. Yeah, okay, so I'm feeling... She feels at times. Does it feel like to guide a vessel through the warp?
It may be difficult to describe. You see, every navigator perceives the warp differently. My mentor, Great Regent Elronto, always described his travels through the Immaterium as a journey through a vast wood with countless paths. And I, assisting him in the first voyages, futilely tried to follow his example. But the wood would not reveal itself to me.
Huh.
But everything changed when I found my own key to this mystery. You see, I've always brightened up my rare moments of leisure time by painting. You may recall there was a workshop in my chambers. As soon as I imagined the warp as a blank canvas, an indescribable feeling came over me. I moved the brush, going deeper and deeper into my own painting. Visions were hidden within the vibrant colors of my palette, and something inside me knew which should be brought out and which should be left behind. I woke up several days later, after the voyage was safely complete.
Your love of painting is reflected in your speech as well. You associate so many images with hues and colors.
The Emperor graced me with a gift. I can see inner life in addition to the mundane. You cannot know that a fruit has rotten from the inside until a blade slices it in two. I can see the rot from far away. It roils like swamp mud, oozing through the bright peel. Anger and boredom, sadness and joy. Everything that people shut away inside themselves is revealed to me like colors on the canvas of my world.
You know, we dealt with people with canvas creating powers.
You will hear no objection from me, Lord Captain.
Alright, well, let's talk about your house then.
As the only voice of our family on this vessel, it is an honor. As long as your questions are courteous, I will answer every one of them.
Okay. How much money do you make? Net worth. How's the system named after your ancestor?
You are shrewd indeed. My ancestor charted that route while fleeing the enemies of humanity. They say the Emperor himself was his guide, because the warp expelled their vessel without a single loss. Unfortunately, the lips of those who relate this tale seep with disgusting green hubris. I think Kalain Orselio was simply a skilled navigator.
Fair enough.
Oh, yes. The navigators of the house came to the Coronis Expanse fairly recently, a mere 208 years ago. Before that, our ancestors expanded the borders of humankind's dominion for the glory of the Emperor, blazing trails to different corners of the galaxy.
Yeah, screw the Emperor.
Just as a rogue trader stands at the head of a protectorate, a Novator heads a navigator house. It is the Novator who decides where to look for alliances and which path their bloodline is destined to tread. As for our house, the transfer of power to a successor is currently underway. In the meantime, Great Regent Elronto Orselio is ensuring the stability of the house.
Seclusion on a closed station until fellow community is sabotaged. Must be the Novator's successor.
So says Regent Elronto. Nothing is decided yet. Some people in the house become enshrouded in rolling grey clouds at the thought of me becoming the Novator. But even more are bound with dull leaden chains. They think I am not ready for such a burden.
Permission, yeah.
By all means.
What does your special sight reveal?
Sister Argenta shines like a guiding star, inspiring resolve in those around her, seemingly inexplicably. However, I see a dark and ugly fog billow behind her. contrasting sharply with her shining light. It burdens the Sister of Battle. It drags her down. Yet Argenta herself is hardly aware of it.
She's right over there. You can just tell her.
Seneschal Viserion is among the few whose colors are a pleasure to look at. Whenever the Seneschal speaks, heavenly crystal clarity spreads around him. And whenever he is angered, dark blue clouds condense over him. And in his rare moments of joy, a pure gleam of sunset pink caresses the souls of those near him. Out of your entire retinue, Lord Captain, he is the only one I would trust with my life.
What about me?
The esteemed Magos Haneman is shattered, like a beautiful stained glass window into a mosaic of colors. His bright, beckoning hues are mixed together in complete disarray. I must confess it perplexes me. Normally, scarlet and steel are all that fills the heart of a servant of the Omnissiah.
This guy been listening in on this the entire time.
Idira's emotions are like a maelstrom, bright, unbridled, enveloping her form like a wondrous kaleidoscope of colors. And as dangerous as a twisting warp storm. The riot of colors hides the truth from my eyes. What exactly is driving this woman? Is it her own will, or is it the Immaterium, Lord Captain?
I don't know. All I know is that she did the same trick, and now she doesn't want to do it anymore.
I have enjoyed your company.
Alanya?
Thank you for the conversation.
Okay. Well, that's nice. We can't go under the bridge. Alright, let's get to the planet, and then he thinks that will be about it. Actually, where... I don't have anything new here. I don't want to downgrade. Ooh, okay. I'm assuming I should probably do this at some point. Supposed manages onboard artillery. That seems about something you can do. There's various technical systems, including the void shields. Okay, so it tells me who's good at what. There we go. Or it should be better with the cannoneer. Should be better with the cannoneer. I don't care if people are better than me. I am the Supreme Commander. Okay, here we go. Finally helping my ship. Okay, yeah, What does our journal say? Where should I go next? Again, not that I'm going to be landing there, just so I know for next week. Or to get there next week, and then hopefully actually get there. Journal. Okay. That's a lot of quests. Theory, Horace. Interrogator headed to Hallowed. Okay. So need to find this world's governor requesting necessary supplies for the crew and avoid ship. Wondering about be picked up and followed. Okay. Oh. So the check marks are the completed quests. I thought there's a section for completed quests. But no, the check marks are the completed ones. Okay. That makes it a little easier to understand. Okay, so system which is a loyal servant to do. Land on Wicked Minoris. Okay, I could do that. Okay, so both of these quests are taking me there, so yeah. Oh my god! Mission to report, no! Members of a sacred cult operating aboard the ship have requested an audience. They wish to present gifts and introduce themselves to their new captain. I've been captain for a while now. What sacred cult? Shouldn't you have told me about this sacred cult earlier? Bloodspun web. Well, they sound good. That's from both interior and external. Oh, okay. Good. Looks favorably upon their activities. Oh, all right. God damn it. Well, this is pleasant. You guys... Oh, I was gonna say, did you guys freeze my game? Hey, did you kill the other guy? I don't know. Who are your prisoners? Is this the first room I saw when I... Yeah, it is. You stalled my game, you guys. Oh, you are so dead. Ooh. It's like an official meeting room. Do I get my choice of slaves? Ooh. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, I see Pascal. I'm guessing that's Argenta beside him. Is that Cassia on his left? I see Vera. So everyone's here. Why are they all sitting next to me? Why am I the only one sitting down? Come on, everybody, sit down. Come on. Let's be casual about this. Those on deck watching Oz, the final figure moves gracefully into a ceremonial pose. Some of the other officers whisper in their segment, "Please remember prayers to the God Emperor."
The Undying Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still.
Oh, hey, you're talking. Okay, you just gained like 10 points. Oh, let's look at her. Alright. She likes dancing. It's like a latex tuxedo. She's wearing a mask. She is wearing a mask. Wait, isn't she like DLC? Because I do have like 2 of the DLCs installed. I think one of them came with no, they both come with companions. I just haven't met the other one yet. He's got like a dog or something. So they fall. Sound as a tall young woman steps forward. She moves toward you soundlessly with dim light, casting shadows across the mask, which conceals her face. Well, part of her face, without proportion of her face.
Domin von Valancius, death has whispered your name. We disown Domin Theodora. We renounce our oath to her.
Oh, well, this looks good. The woman's slender figures has been fitted with a metal claw. Points in your direction, gazes at you from behind her bone mask with cold, grim eyes of an assassin. She pulls out a sinister curved blade, and similar weapons suddenly appear in the hands of her motionless companions. Go on.
And now we give the gift of our blood to you. It is the gift of death. Death has whispered your name. The followers of the tenets of the web swear fealty to their new overlord and offer proof of their devotion.
Okay. So where is it? Blades sing through the air and bullets crimson flow onto the deck. The young woman bows her head reverently as she hands a heavy parcel. Others bow their heads as well. They seem unconcerned, puts down their fingers. Go on.
We give you a blade, the silent verdict. The Undying One has chosen you to wield this instrument of death. We give you one of our own, Kibella. She will be your shield and shadow. And we give you the blood of these traitors. The tenets of the web will purify their souls.
Let me just confirm something here. Because by the sounds of it, she is a companion. It is. I mean, she is. Like DLC. Okay. I was wondering, like, just kind of showed up and was like, "Hey, let's help you." Okay. Test succeeded. You have heard many stories about death cults such as this one. These devoted holy assassins of the Imperium have turned death into a form of worship of the Emperor. They are exemplary slayers, invincible executioners, and the scourge of traitors, heretics, and fallen souls. Many righteous people honor them as votaries. Votaries? Do they vote? Good. Vote or die. Of the faith. While others see their fearsome rituals as frenzied spectacles, touched by madness. Examine the cultists. Cultists are all void-born. Their life-seeming bodies are clad in light armor, which allows them to move with an acrobat's nimble grace and strike with an assassin's swift surety. Their red and black vestments are adorned with sharp spikes and ritual jewelry, where time and training have worn their garments threadbare. You can make the patterns of bleeding lacerations. Okay, so they're captors. Prisoners cower beneath the weight of their gaze. Blood drips down their tear-stained faces, and captured officers and diplomats and workers. He carves into each of their foreheads with meticulous precision. Traitor, heretic, apostate, renegade. Cassia diligently and regularly reopened to prevent healing.
These renegades committed treachery against their domin. Their lips once praised the name of Conrad Voigtveer, but it is your name they will whisper as they cross over to the other side.
Something watches over my crew. They who honor the Emperor through killing, who devote their every deed serving him. Sacred executioners.
The Domin has discerned our essence. This is a great honor for the blood-spun web. We have woven the bays of this ship together with the threads of our faith for many years. We keep the greatest relic, his tarot, through which he sends us his blessed revelations. We obey the whispers of the Undying One. This is our service to him. This is our service to you.
Alright. Go on.
How interesting. Devout assassins who believe themselves to be instruments of a higher power. They revel in violence and cannot tell the difference between bloodthirst and piety. They follow their faith blindly, unaware of how closely they tread the corruption and depravity. Look at them. They stand on the edge of a precipice. The smallest push will send them plummeting into the abyss. You could be their downfall. All you have to do is push.
Shut up. Exactly as a cult like the Bloodspun Web do. Tell me about yourself, Cabela. The Bloodspun Web, or is it or a servant? Yeah.
I am the second spinner of the blood-spun web. The honor of this title is bestowed only upon those who have ushered more souls than... It is shameful to speak of one's own deeds. I'm here to become your shadow, not to make boasts.
See, Cabela stops abruptly. She touches a slender finger of her fresh wound on her hand and paints the symbol of a lock across her lips in blood. Okay, so that's your quest?
The tenets of the web teach us to read the threads of the future and understand the hearts of others. When a soul is filled with the poison of corruption, we know its time has come. We bring liberation. 3 strikes, 3 rebukes, 1 blade. This is how we serve the Undying One. This is how we serve you and your flagship.
Go on.
But there are others. The virtuous martyrs who contravene his design without realizing it. Those who have come too close to faltering or committing an apostasy, but have not erred yet. We present such souls to the Undying One.
Killing some people. I mentioned the tenets of the web. Continue to serve the advances of death. Instead of helping those who see what are they?
Our laws and teachings, our philosophy and way of life, our art of combat and spiritual dogma. The tenets are the blood-spun web itself. Humanity owes its existence to the Undying Emperor's sacrifice. It is he who protects us from a darkness of terrors. Hence, each of us has a duty to serve him, and a duty to die for him. To act otherwise is to waste the life that has been given to us by the Undying One, to become a thief. We help others understand this. We help them to live and die righteously.
More behind you. I can't rotate out. Okay, start helping those.
We follow his design. We claim those marked by his omens. We submit to his will. How could it be otherwise?
My permission. Some people, well, they're not innocent. They were traitors. Yeah, you're in my team, bitch.
Would you cast down your sword at the enemy's feet in the heat of battle? How can we be an instrument of the Undying One's will if you forbid us from serving you through the tenets?
Alright, fine.
As the tenets ordain, as honor demands. So you may offer the souls of these traitors as a gift to him. You have the authority to order their execution. Their blood will bind us together through him. For the God Emperor, the Undying One is death itself. The Undying One is duty itself.
Go on.
Give the order, Domin. Let a spinner of the blood-spun web undergo the test of a sacred trial.
Echo the words from beneath their bone mass. Undergo the test. To the traitors, it is time for the Cabela to prove herself. Yeah.
A dagger that has not sliced through sinew is nothing more than a toy. Let the final dance begin.
Okay, so it's like they get to fight back. Is this like a tutorial for how to use her?
Your Emperor won't save you!
Welcome his embrace.
Yeah, okay, I figured. Cabela has a remarkable background as a deaf cult assassin. She can use special ability called Raining Blood. When used, it causes the target of Cabela's next melee attack to explode in a burst of blood, covering the floor with the enemies and the target. It expects the enemy suffer additional damage. Cabela can also use special durable consumables, item called a blood vial, to spill even more blood in the battlefield. Blood Dancers are incredibly skilled sword fighters who can devastate enemies with two special attacks, Blade Dance and Death from Above. Blade Dance ability allows the Blade Dancer to make several late strikes against random adjacent targets. If there is only one adjacent target, all the strikes directed against that target. Okay, two swords are equipped. The Blade Master deals significantly more strikes. Okay, so give her two swords. I'll figure this out as I go. Ah, okay, so it's just her then. Alright. See, I would have let you guys go, but you kind of did say screw the Emperor, so, you know. Okay, so because it is tutorial, it's telling me that I can't go into... Oh, okay, it's telling me where to put her. Well, that's fine. Let me see. That's just a simple strike. Play dance.
I cannot serve you in this way. Death comes in silence. As the tenant, killing brings me no pleasure.
Okay, so these guys are too close for death from above.
I shall not fail.
We can't do this.
Trust me, death is a blessing. I would that I could.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
I bring mercy and retribution. This goes against the tenets.
What? Like
a dance of blades and shadows. The shadows will see me.
Ah, okay.
No pleasure.
So I just hop behind him. So I could have done that all in one turn. Oh, there are more.
I will see your end.
You cannot stop me!
I am your blade and shield. As the tenets come, the other side awaits. I shall not fail. Death is a blessing. I cannot serve you in this way.
Shoot. Okay.
As honor ordains.
A science song guides me.
The shadows will come. The other side awaits.
Okay, so all bread's fired. Bow. Wait, why aren't you speaking? Alright, who's the officer that's going to be interrupting, causing her to not be able to speak? Cut to the heart, a cut to the throat, or cut to the throat, a cut to the stomach. These wounds have been inflicted according to his pleasure. The blood of the apostates will wash away the stain of their treachery, so that their souls may prostrate themselves before the undying one's throne and beg his forgiveness. Wash the blood from her blade with one swift movement. I have acted with reverence and shown proof of my loyalty. Will you accept me, Dominant Alanya? Make me your shield and shadow. You son of a bitch! You leadership the spinners of the Bloodspun War, watching, tracking, and killing Bond Street's enemies long before the warrant of trade passed the Lady Theodora. However, there has also been known to cut short the lives of highly upstanding persons. Yeah, screw you. I don't care. Leave me alone. And you're the one who was a bitch to... Wait. Were you the bitch that was to the officer? I think so. I'm going to say yes. So the Bloodspun, we have a common goal to bring his light. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Who the hell are you? I haven't talked to you since we first talked to the officers. Or not, folk are afraid of them for a reason. A couple of watch. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Rich robes. Yeah. Why the hell would I talk to a pump old man in rich robes? I heard, though only at a distance, the prayers of the spinners offer up to him. I have seen how their deeds fill the people's hearts with confidence in the inevitability of his wrath. Let's Web's loyalty to the emperors without question, as is their willingness to lay down their lives defending his arch enemy. Theodora never granted the cult an audience or brought Spinner into her retinue. Okay, yeah, I know that. And strange, their shadowy forms are swathed in darkness, yet a radiant light burns within them like scarlet flame. I think It's a good sign that it is rare to see anyone filled with such light, even amongst servants of faith. Yeah, sure. Okay, who's interrupting now? Camilla's movements are slow, almost rhythmic, as she removes her ceremonial mask. The dark shadow... Oh, hey, they actually got a new portrait because she's without her mask. The pallor of her skin, which is covered in ritual scars. Makes sense. Henceforth, I am your shadow. Then you'll find sweets and an instrument of death placed in your hands. The undying one. For so it is ordained, and so is Tarot spoken. Tarot? Okay. The young woman bows her head once more. I also come bearing an invitation from the vizier of the blood-spun web. He wishes to know what the doors of the Undying One's temple are open to you. Okay, so that's like immediate entrance into the DLC. The captain should go down to the depths of the flagship to search his temple. We respect the lower decks for his servants and crew. They are not fitting place for our ladyship. Where's the vizier? Why is the vizier not here to deliver the message himself? Where's your temple? Not permitted to say. If you wish to find the temple, you must walk the path of Saint Marianne. The matriarch spider. Hers in the thread. Okay, come to this place, but we just won't tell you where the place is. Very nice. Very nice, Cabela. Very good. I'd like you more and more already. Keeping in the flagship and the dark tunnels of the freight line and the one where yours must begin as well. The train will bring you closer to the thread of the web. And closer to... Yeah, okay. Yeah, the DLC. Between the sacred relic of this blood-spun web, the Emperor's Tarot. Only his chosen servants have the permission to rain blood upon the cards and perform a reading to see portents of the future, shadows of the past, and tangles of the present. Or tangles. However, the secrets of his tarot are not for the ears of lay people to hear. I cannot tell you more. Not here, not now. The Vizier will find out. Why is the Vizier? Well, because they wanted to go undergo the test. Footsteps. Perhaps one day. Are the whispers of the undying one? He awaits you, he calls to you, your time will come. Your blade awaits directions. Speak again. The time is right. Wait, so is she not in my party until I do the quest, or what? I guess we'll find out. Woof. Trader ship is a veritable city sailing through the void. The ship has numerous compartments that you can visit. These compartments and use the map of the ship. Okay. Can level up. But it only makes sense to level up when I have everybody else. Okay, I don't see her unless she's just in a different compartment, which is entirely possible. Captain's quarters, freight line, white ship shrine. Okay, so she is. What the hell are you doing in here? Okay, well, we'll investigate all that stuff later. Maybe next week we'll explore parts of the ship. That seems like a nice chill stream. I hope. We'll find out. Because yeah, it seems like it's a nice little kind of stopping stuff. Here, do you have anything to say? Probably not. No, because that was just DLC. You're probably not going to have anything to say right away. Okay, so Yeah, I didn't see Bella here. I'm sure she's just... Stop that. Yeah, I don't see her. Any black and red cloth assassins aboard the ship? Those little candles. Those are all candles. Those cause a fire. Who's trying to burn me? Alright, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna hang out with... Yeah, let's hang out with Cassia. Or Cassia. She's been nice. So we're just gonna save the game here. I'm the captain. Yes, I know I've leveled up. Like I said, I can't level up everyone until I've seen... Actually, wait a minute, can I? I've only been able to see myself. No, I can't. Okay, well, I might as well... Damn it. Level everyone up. That way I can do it now and get right into action next week. Instant exposure. Expose weapons cost 0 IP. This weakness also reduces the enemy's toughness and willpower by -9. Yeah. Awareness. Okay, here we go. Again, DLC, so she's going to have quite the fair bit to do. Be smart. Anytime an ability or talent uses the fellowship bonus, Voidborn can be used instead of the intelligence bonus. Yes, anytime the Voidborn character scores a critical hit, there's a 10% chance to double the damage. Contagious luck, using a non-damaging ability on an ally grants the ability to reroll any failed attack dodge. I haven't had too many of those lately, but whoops, sorry. While Voidborn character has more than 50% wounds, I don't intend to ever get that far. Nah. Suffering lethal damage rather than 1 wound. I wouldn't mind having that right away, yeah. History. Until the end of the combat attacks made by this blood dancer against enemies who have already attacked. Costs 8 wounds to use. Ooh. Yeah, athletics. Agility. Ability to answer attacks made with a sword deal agility bonus damage. Doubles using a two-handed sword. Their weapon skill, ballistic skill, and perception reduces by -10. Increase finishes dodge. Ooh. Damage in subsequent attacks that are made to turn by 5%. This attacks 3 times. Oh. The damage melee is AP, but no less than 1. Let's use melee area attacks cost +1 AP. So that should give her more attacks, right? Rising tempo, sweeping motions. I am curious about this one. There are some more athletics. thought. Meh. Deal +2 bonus or damage to enemies if both ally and their target stand on the blood-covered cells. Attack all enemies with the bloodstained effect suffer stuck to this effect. Sure. Okay. Upon death, whilst the blood dancer immediately heals the full, the cost of abilities is reduced by half until the end of combat. For additional charges of death were above until the end of the combat. Ooh. Every time I read something, it's like, oh, I'm going to choose that one. And then I read the next one, and it's like, oh, I'm going to choose that one. Combat strikes made by the blood. Attacks made as a part of death waltz. Death waltz for killing the enemy. The blood dancer straight down to 3%. That's not really a lot. That would be good if she was like one-on-one. And I do like that one not killing her as much. So I'll go with that one for now. Sword deal has agility bonus additional damage. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. No, no. Selects an ally until the end of combat. Attacks made the blade dancer against the enemy who have already attacked that ally against it. This is a sign of the choice and immediately ends their turn from the beginning of the blade dancer. Next turns they can dodge area attacks without moving, are immune to all types of forced movement, gain 20% parry against attacks from that side. That sounds like something that would be good for at the end of her turn. Yeah, she's basically killing herself as she does that. The giving her more health would be nice. I want her to die just because she cut herself. Against armor penetration, sustains damage and or self-penetration parry. Ability which costs 0 AP has one charge for the current round / cannot be used the same round's charge. If he wants that one. He probably has the same archetype as his character. Imperial World Characters gain. Sure. Not that it really matters anymore. Exposure. Triggers is exploit. Bam. Argenta. Officer targets an ally with an ability. First time in a round, that ally gains temporary wounds. Okay, so it's like a sort of like a heal, sort of, not really, but why can I only... Oh. What the hell? That was odd. Dashes in the selected direction, spending all their movement points, does not provoke attack of opportunity, allows the soldier to dash through allies and enemies, but not through obstacles. Attack made by the soldier is 100 damage, additional 20% dodge reduction. Have its base rate of fire double, but deal 20% less damage. Have its base rate of fire doubled. Yeah, I don't need dash because I got running gun. And demolition. There, I'll just give somebody that. Everybody. Okay. That is good. We're good. We're good. I think we're good. Save, and then we'll save on idiots. It's always good to have a bunch of saves. Come on. And then quick save. Just because. So yeah, that'll be it for this week. Next week we will move on, discover around the ship, see all these different places, see why I go with the full squad and stuff. Maybe inadvertently do up the DLC. I don't know. We'll find out. In the meantime, that will be about it. Next stream will be Friday at 7:30 a.m. It will be the charity stream for Elden Ring. Definitely looking forward to that. Yeah, aside from all that, thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.